Hey everyone, and welcome to Hytale. This is a game similar to Minecraft. I played it before on the channel. I have one video, and I've actually played it a little bit in my spare time, and it's a lot of fun. So I decided, let's get in and make another video, because I really enjoy playing it, and I feel like there's a lot of things to, look at and do in the game, especially since it's still in early development, and, people or the developers are constantly adding things to the game and updating the game pretty often. It's almost a couple times a month. I would say every week at some points, twice a month at least. But yeah, let's name our world. We'll name it Pink. Why not? What do we want to PvP? I'm gonna be the only one playing, so it doesn't matter. We're just gonna leave everything as is. Everything's fine, and we'll hit create world. And we'll get in. Takes a second to generate. There was a new patch recently. Might have been last week, or it's coming up this week. I'm not sure, but it's supposed to increase the connection times when you're connecting to a friend. When you're playing multiplayer Hytale, you're supposed to be able to connect a lot faster, and the connection should be more stable for when you're connecting to your friend. All right, and here we go. Everything looks the same, right? Like, you start in the same spot every time. That doesn't change. Alright, let's go this way. I don't know, there's something about just walking out into any game world. When you're in a cave, and you just open this, and then bam, you're just hit with, like, the world. Even if you've seen it a million times, it's still awesome. Like, if you play Skyrim and you step out of your little, like, your prison area that you just escaped from, and you just walk out, and it's like a sewer exit almost in the side of a mountain, and you look out and it's just a world of everything, and there's no direction of where to go or how to do it. You just go. Alright, where do we want to put our base at? I don't know, it's a good question. I like being next to the Forgotten Temple Gateway. And if you're not next to it, you want to be close. Let's go over here in this big open area. It's right here next to the spawn. It's not too far. It's not bad for a first base, right? We'll just go over there. We'll set our first base down. The drifting planes. Amazing. Thank you. Yeah, about this. We need sticks. I think you need sticks and, like, that stone that we just picked up. Rubble. Okay. Let's just get some of this stuff. And you hit tab to open your inventory, and let's go ahead and we'll get an axe, get a pickaxe, get a pair of daggers, and a campfire. Alright. Perfect. And then the most satisfying thing about this game is when you chop a tree down, the entire thing falls. You play Minecraft or basically any other block game that I've seen. I'm sure there's one that someone in chat's gonna be like, oh, I don't know, have you played this? No, obviously, because every other block game I have played does not have that physics. Because all those block games, once you place a block, it's placed, right? Like, it just floats in the air. And that's true for this. Like, if I go place that piece of wood somewhere and destroy something next to it, it's going to stay there. But right now, okay, I don't want to destroy that one. It's a small tree. You can see the trunk. It's a little smaller. But right now, we're going to destroy this, and the whole thing's going to fall. Love it. Okay. Let's... What? Okay. Let's... That little tree is holding up its mom. Alright, I don't know how that happened. In order for that to happen, the big tree had to be there before the little tree. But the little, it's growing out of the little, I don't know. Okay, anyways, this is a great spot for a base. Like, it's wide open. You just gotta flatten it out a little bit. Flatten it out a little bit. We don't need an extravagant, like, building to start in, right? We need something that's going to keep us safe. That's one of the hardest parts about these games like Minecraft or any game where you're playing survival like this, and at night when it gets dark, the monsters come out, right? So you either need to find I don't know, a vacant building, which, I mean, there's one right here. We're at the base. Right here is a vacant mine, it looks like. We could run over there, and, you know, there's probably some guys there. We could kill them, and then we just kind of lock ourselves into a building for the night. We could do that. Or, you could even build yourself a hole in the ground and just completely close it in with blocks. And then you're completely safe, and then once it's daytime, come on out. That's easy to do. Or, you can do what we're going to do. I'm going to try to see how far I can get on building a building. I don't know about a bed, though. Like, it's been so long since I had to start over, I don't remember the ingredients you need to build a sleeping bag. I think it takes animal hides. So we're probably not going to be able to get that on the first night, because right now we could be getting animal hides. That's no problem. But we also need to be building. And we can't be doing both before nightfall when you're by yourself. Now, when you're with friends, that's easy to do. One guy can sit here and gather everything and build the base, which I typically do. And then, you know, the other person that's with you, or other people that are with you, can go out and hunt, get food. Let's build you. Build you to put stuff in. Build you. Okay, so now we need... Put you guys over here. We're kind of reaching a clock, but not too bad. Yeah, 38. This is going to get us nowhere. Like, nothing's going to happen with 38 blocks. I can guarantee you that. Let's just build you here. Why not? Let's make you float. I like this. I like this idea. Just go with this. We're going to make this floating. And it's going to be great. Okay, we'll do this. I shouldn't be worrying about all of this detail right now, since we just need to enclose ourselves in something for the night. But, I am. You know what? Why not? Okay, we'll do this. I like my floor to be wood, right? In order for it to be wood, it's got to be in the ground. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. Alright, now we need more wood. And this is where the time-consuming part comes, because we got to go get wood. We should get a lot of it while we're over here. We need the white trees to match that, you know, floor. Only for the floor. Then we can use something different for the walls and the ceiling and, you know, everything. So let's just get a couple white trees. I mean, the floor's done. We only need a couple blocks for, you know, what I'm going to do. We can expand later. Just knock down some of these big boys. Oh, yeah. Okay. Then we'll go over here. These are beech logs. All these are beech trees, I believe. You gotta go to different, biomes. Like over here, you find maple trees. There's a lot of different trees in this game. Like, a lot of them. Okay, we got this. We'll pick up more sticks, even though we got a lot of sticks. Free sap. We found eggs. Why or how did we find eggs out of a tree? Well, think about it. It probably came out of a bird's nest. So we just destroyed an entire family of birds for eggs that we're probably going to throw away. Okay. Let's go back over here. If I remember where my house is. Right here. Okay. Let's get this stuff. Craft. Craft. Just like this. Okay. We got planks. We're good to go. Alright, we'll go ahead and just fill this all in right here. Okay. So then we can do this for the wall. Okay, just like this. Whoops, that's not right. Hang on. Hang on. That piece of grass messed me up. You might laugh and be like, how did a piece of glass mess you up? It really did. You just saw it. It messed me up. Okay. I'm gonna put this here. There we go. I'm really impressed too with like the climbing feature of this game. I know it's not exactly climbing, but like if you jump on, want to scale up an edge that's like 3 blocks tall, right? In other games like this, that would be impossible to do. You need something else to help you up. This game, you can use your little block hands, I guess you call them hands, your nubs, and pull yourself up. Okay, we'll do one more layer. Okay. Gonna need more trees. I'm aware we need trees. And there. Alright, let's go get a couple more trees. We got a tree over here. This is... That's not the same tree, is it? No, this is oak. We need beech. We need beech. I cut down that tree for sport, and I almost feel bad, but, you know, we were probably going to kill it anyways. Alright, after you get your base set, and you start putting crates down, like storage boxes, you'll have so many different types of blocks and everything, it'll be overwhelming, like, literally. I don't know of a single save that I have in this game that I'm not like, that's a disorganized disaster. That's a mess. But hopefully that doesn't happen for this playthrough. I plan on trying my best, keeping everything organized. But I guess we'll see what happens. Okay. Looking good. In this stump, I would dig it out of the ground, but some of them are like 3 or 4 deep. And it takes a minute because you gotta, like, mine each one. Here, I'm just hitting the base of the tree and the whole tree comes falling down. For the stump, you gotta, like, get on top of and mine like you're digging. And it just takes a little bit. It's quicker to do this way. Alright. Get up here. No, we need... Can I put you inside? Put you here. Here. Why are they... Why are you guys different? Did I mess up? I messed up, didn't I? I messed up. This should be over more. Here we go. Okay. We need to do this. Craft. Craft all of them. I don't know what I'm hitting. Okay. Go here, 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 here. Here. There, we got 2. Alright, that looks better. Alright, now we can roof this in like so. Yes. Okay. Looking great. Some people use like half slabs for the roof. I'm not going to, because I am going to make roofing blocks on the edge over here that look kind of like ramped shingles, if you would. And they look better ramped up onto an entire block rather than going over half a block. You'll see what I mean when I get there. But that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so this is finished. That would be funny if I knocked or got rid of that block and the whole thing just caved in. Alright, let's go here. We can do... We need a door. Crude door. Are you kidding me? What's the oak make? Okay, you make a better looking door. We'll make 2 of you. Like that. Okay. And then... Nope. 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 Let's go here. Man, those crappy windows. Are you serious? Why? I'm not a fan of the crappy windows. Alright, whatever. Like that? I mean, our building is complete. Say what you want about it. But it looks good to me. Alright, let's put this here, here, here. Perfect, look at that. We have a beautiful functional base. See, we need light hide, 2 of them. And 2 light hide is not hard to get. And we also have a mine underneath our base. And another mine entrance over here. So we have plenty of areas to, or ways to get into the ground. Alright, let's find something. This crude sword is so awful. I should have made daggers. The daggers are so much better. But I don't know why I'm acting like I'm in a hurry, because we have a base. We're fine. Now it's just the fact of the matter is, if I want to make a bed and just hurry the night up, which I kind of do. Not because I'm scared of monsters, it's just that when night comes, I can't do anything. Because you don't want to come outside because you get attacked. And, you know, and that interrupts your exploring and your building and everything else. Now, some point in the game, you're going to want to be attacked. Because you're going to want the items that the enemies drop. But as of right now, no. Okay, that was, I know. You don't even get anything for killing babies. But they're dead. He's dead. Okay. We'll grab this. Where'd it go? Right here. I guess I could build some crappy windows. Build a bunch of them here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put the crappy windows in. Oh, that's awful. I hate it. Okay. Where's the middle? Right here? Yeah. 3 and 3 on each side. So let's go with a 3 wide window. Okay, now we're able to see out. So that we can see if it's daytime or nighttime, or, you know, if the world's on fire. Alright. Cool. Good enough for me. Chest. Feel like we're gonna need a couple of these things. Just build a couple of them. We need more logs. I've been making all of these planks, and we don't. Yeah, we have logs right there. Why can't we make a chest? Oh, we have 5. Okay, we need more. Makes sense. Let's go get more. Alright, chop these down. Yeah, as you see, we erected a pretty decent house in very little time. And we have a bed. We're able to sleep for the night. We're completely set up. And in this game, you don't have to worry about hunger. You don't have to worry about, like, you know, being cold, you know, in this biome at least. Yeah, you don't have to worry about any of that. Alright. Here we go. So we got plenty of wood. We got stumps out here. I'll come clean them up later. We got mine entrances. We got not that bad of a looking of a house. Let's see, the beach logs. I told you I was going to build a roof. Let's go ahead and go with... This roof doesn't look bad. Let's go with this. 57 of those. But also... Let's make all of these, which is going to be 3. So 2, and then 2. For all the wood. We'll put all the, like, you know, resource blocks in there. Okay, gotta point this the right way. This is the hardest part of building right here. Point it the right way. That is not what I tried to do. I accidentally held it down. And then we get rid of this. Thank you. Alright, pick that up. Climb back up here. Wow, we can climb so high. I know. It's great. Here, and then put a corner on. Put a corner on. Alright, it is looking fantastical. Alright. And that. This. 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 Okay. Perfect. Nice. I like that. Now we can put torches on the outside of the house so we can kind of like see it at night. Beautiful. As long as the torches don't catch the roof on fire. It's not a thing that can happen, but that would be terrible. Alright. I mean, this is great. It's looking lovely. I'm really happy with that. Cool. Alright, and the sun's going down. I would say this is a successful first base. Very easy. Didn't take long at all. And, yeah, I'm happy with it. I'll probably end up building around this. Now, you can't see it on the map. Like, I'm standing in it, right? We're inside of it. So, it should be on the map right here. It's not. When I reload the game, it will be on the map. You'll see it on the map. And you'll also see any terraforming or anything that you have done, which is really nice. That's really cool. But, yeah, there's plenty of room around here to be like, okay, so you want this to be where you sleep. Well, over here we'll make a farm. You know, over here we're going to have all of our crafting stuff. Over here, you know, we'll have something else. And over here, something else. You can build an entire kingdom right here in this area. This is a wide open area. But, I'm happy with it. So, anyways, I am going to end this video here. I hope you, I don't know, learned how to, like, survive the first night. It's real easy. All you gotta do is prop up a base real quick, and then you make a bed, and then you just lay in the bed. And I can't sleep for another 3 hours and 45 minutes. I'm way ahead of schedule. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.